final.
Okay, we're back. Okay. Bro, I'm gonna fucking blow a gasket. I'm like so pissed right now.
Will this skyscraper run continue for Wildcard? They begin defense where they will feel most comfortable. For M80, refound form from the prior map puts them in good stead. Fabian looks a little bit more controlled.
I have no clue what just happened.
This third and final map, a record of
I fucking hate Comcast so much, bro. Like, I actually just hate this dog shit ass fucking company, like, with a burning passion.
4 times in 2025, and whilst M80 won out on 3 of those occasions, in not one of those best of ones or best of 3 series did they go head to head, toe to toe here on Skyscraper.
Kaid, Mira, Ace, Habana, the bands for this first half. T-Room, Karaoke, the site choice of a Wildcard as we get underway. 7-2, 7-3. What will we get here on Skyscraper as we head into what will now be the final map for one of these 2 teams? The winner to take on FaZe Clan directly after this. It's a short break, it's a short turnaround, but that's the reward for FaZe coming from the upper bracket. M80 Wildcard, one of them.
Hopefully it evens out. I don't know what the hell that was, dude.
Talk about shield play heading into this first half and how Wildcard.
It ended my stream too, which is like incredibly annoying.
Bans, but that will not be the case. Instead, they centralize on that hard breach. M80 now with tools available. They have the Blackbeard, the Monty, and the Blitz all available.
I don't know, bro. I like literally hate Comcast so much. Just such a dog shit company.
This is where it gets tense, and this is where for the players, it's just not their skill inside of the server, but even their mental skill that will be tested. Cannot err on the side of caution. Must move with conviction. Make the right choices.
I do have fiber. I have 2 gigabit up and down fiber. I don't know why. Comcast just has like weird issues sometimes because they're just a dog shit company.
M80 will set the tone early. It's aggression that they choose. The Fuser with the battle over towards Geisha, but it's Gunner getting the plan down.
There we go, Kino.
We now enter a
oh yeah, predictions.
Already. 2 minutes shaved off the clock as the majority of Wildcard have been decimated, leaving only Bay and Kansan to remain in this post plant. Such a dynamic start from M80. A kill back from Bay, but from a very difficult position.
Triple repel in play and hot and cold with flames available. Surely unwinnable.
Nitrocell from Bay. Kansan forced off. Nitrocell on the windowcell does catch out Gunner, but still 2 more on the exterior that need to be dealt with in Kino and hot and cold. Flames extinguished. Kit must now be stuck. But if they move together, hot and cold gets the double kill and M80 get the perfect start.
Yeah.
Hot and cold coming alive here. Great set play there from M80. Explosive, aggressive, well connected, well timed. Wildcard unable to deny plan, and then with triple repel in play.
Okay, we're back.
Capital utility essentially impossible.
I don't know why my whole stream ended. That's actually so crazy. There's supposed to be a feature on Twitch called like Stream Saver, and it's supposed to save your stream.
Taking attacking round on Skyscraper, on T-Room Karaoke to open up this third and final map. A statement. Wildcard give up an attacking round to M80 already. They need to do well on their defense. That was the talking point back in Consulate, and they followed through on that map. Over to Office and Exhibition, need to respond quickly.
It will be difficult though to replicate that level of success with consistency here on Skyscraper. That being said, over towards Expo, and with the Rayora teased here from M80, are they again considering something?
Comcast is just a greedy fuck company. They're literally the most dog shit company ever. What they do basically is they just bribe all the politicians in an area so they have a complete monopoly, and they just fuck everybody upside down on the price of their service.
Kickstart the lower bracket, Wildcard beat NIP on Skyscraper, but it was 3-3 halves. So
they give politicians like a half-eaten peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and then that's like good enough for them to have a monopoly.
We end up with another similar situation here. Off this exhibition, though, crucial. And need to win these main sites. It's one thing if you're losing Barbecue Kitchen, the tertiaries. Got to have control of the main sites here on Skyscraper. Spiker on the Vigil rather than Bay. Bay was a menace on the Vigil, back on Consulate. But Spiker will get his opportunity now. Over towards Geisha, hold by himself. Baby Shark over towards Drum. As Kino.
Did in my face end up on a Comcast themed race car? Yeah, dude, that shit was so funny. I entered a contest for Comcast and I actually won. God, fucking shields are so fun.
Kenton found one earlier. And Baby Shark then shuts down Gunner. Hot and Cold and Kino, the last two remaining for M80. Again, they bring the early aggression. Bay will fall. Kino trying to slip into exhibition, but the impact from Spiker will shut down the blitz. As Hot and Cold now finds himself in the 1v3. Spiker puts an end to it before he has any chance of doing something special. There's the response from Wildcard. 1-1.
Another direct attempt there.
I think Tencent's buying Ubisoft. I have no idea if they are for sure, but probably.
The layering of the smoke utility. But Wildcard up to the task. Wildcard already calling their attack.
Kenton, play the echo shotgun, okay? Let's use the yokais to spot like what they're doing. If they're doing like something direct and to count a little bit the shields, okay?
I don't want to sit on the site with the yokais.
Do it. Shaq, you're gonna start on bomb site with you. Shaq, you can play the Valkyrie with the C4, okay? You can be the one playing the Valkyrie. Jake, play something top. You can play the Azami or Clash on Drum, okay? Other thing, when we come back to the T-bomb site, Dash, you can play the yokai. Just use the yokai to see if they're doing like this fast stuff, so we can have like early information about what.
You know if that's a good thing if they're buying Ubi? I mean, I'd be fine with it.
For hold we can use again.
Where do you want us to use the yokai? I don't understand.
To like outside the map, you guys can like run outside across the door, the delivery door to see, or outside the black balcony to see how many players are there. Count the stuff in hold cases.
Right.
Again, another early tactical timeout from Wildcard. Lagona's just wanting to send a pretty early message, even though it is 1-1.
Maybe Saudi will buy them. I think Tencent already owns a good amount, so unless Tencent sold their shares, I'd be kind of surprised if that happened.
Does mean for M80 and Fabian, they will keep theirs in the back pocket later on in this map.
I mean, if Tencent bought them, or if they went private, I feel like them being a public company is not a good thing currently. Like, maybe over, you know, I don't know. I'm just yapping. I don't really know. We'll see, I guess, what ends up happening.
Look to establish. Very early tactical, though, from Wildcard. We'll see if it pays dividends. Tertiary in play for this defensive site.
10 seconds remaining.
Kitchen barbecue. The discussion incredibly tactical.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, it's all just speculation, you know. Who knows what happens. Hypo.
Really a definitive message that taming some aggression, bringing the right level of aggression is definitely something they're searching for.
The strength of Wildcard, the strength of M80 has actually been getting plants down so far at this tournament, and that has followed through as well against Wildcard across the 3 maps. So again, something to keep an eye on in this half. M80's ability to get plants down, force site execution. If Wildcard can go back to the way they played Consulate, where they were more able to get into the face of M80, disrupt the attack before it could kind of get in motion for those site executions, that will play back into the strength of Wildcard. Kansen on the Echo. Well, I mean, that's one way to deny plants later in the round with the yokai. Barbecue Kitchen, tertiary site. Another pivotal round. All of these rounds now matter.
It's cool to speculate that Ubi has potential. I feel like if some company bought Ubisoft, I mean, I think it would be good for that company. I mean, I think Ubisoft is very undervalued right now. I'm not even talking about like Siege necessarily, but just the company's only worth like 800 million right now, which is just not a lot of money. I'm not saying it's obviously a shit ton of money, but like for a company as large as as large as Ubisoft with the IP that they have and stuff. Tell your real estate boys. I don't think they'd be interested, to be honest. I mean, I don't know. I probably honestly could get. The other thing is too is remember, Ubisoft is also, you can't just just buy the company.
Top black stairs shuts down the Valcam. Dash Gets caught, still gets the kill, onto the fuser and still alive. Kino surely will get shotgunned in the back.
So, like, for example,
How has Dash
Ubisoft
managed
probably
to
bought
stay
for $1
alive
billion
there, find the kill,
just for their IP.
and
They
then
also have
close
$2
the
billion
round
in
down.
debt, $1 billion in
Wildcard
cash.
finds 2 straight. They win it out of the timeout.
Basically, here's the thing that a lot of people don't get. So Tencent owns like 10% of Ubi, and then they own, you know, 25% of Vantage, which is a subsidiary of Ubi with the most valuable products within Ubisoft. So they really own like over 10% technically. And then the Guillemot family owns like a good amount of shares. So basically, you can't buy Ubisoft. Let's just say you have $1 billion. You get a group of people together, you get $1 billion for an investment group. Okay, totally possible. A lot of people could do it. You still can't buy the company. You got to get the permission of Tencent and the Guillemot family, or else it's not happening.
Finds that kill onto diffuser simultaneously. Kind of dropped elsewhere. Kino low off the back of pushing through that smoke in a gunfight prior.
Just a pivotal moment, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
He gets edge out and the diffuser gets the kill. Kino also found a kill on the Kansan. Maybe that round plays out differently. T-Room Karaoke, we go now for the 4th round. We saw it back in the opening when M80 brought the absolute blitz of all blitz attacks.
Make some breakfast back later. Sounds good, buddy.
Valkyrie ban and the Glaz ban.
No, it's not. I mean, they're just not going to sell. That's the thing, right? Like, you know, unless they want to, I guess.
Firing away higher tempo to begin here.
But from my understanding is they don't really want to sell.
And a minute 56.
I mean, otherwise, realistically, they probably would have gotten bought out by, you know, Microsoft or PlayStation or, you know, Saudi maybe, or, you know, just some investment group.
The attack obviously needs to find avenues early into the round. That's what M80 have tried to do.
I mean,
they will go double shield setup.
If
Kino on the black,
you know,
hot and cold on the Monty. Maybe Shark will counter back
if you know, at a market cap of like 800 million, there's just so many groups of people that would buy out Ubisoft just for the assets alone.
Accounting for the potential pivot.
They need 1 or 2 hit games, they'll be good. Honestly, they just need to concentrate on Siege more and Assassin's Creed. Like the basically what like Vantage Studios, which is still owned by Ubisoft, has become. So, you know, Rainbow Six, Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, The Division. Concentrate on those games, and then have a smaller group of people, you know, smaller amount of people concentrating on like other games. I mean, there are other games that still have a dedicated fan base that players like. You shouldn't abandon those games. You know, For Honor, Anno, games like that, right? Trials.
Despite the fact that M80 play more so vert, they're playing around Tea Room Karaoke. No presence whatsoever.
What is BS that you're seeing? What do you mean?
The other side of the map, which does make it a bit one-dimensional. At some point, Wildcard will clue onto that fact.
You know, Prince of Persia. Those games are not huge budget games, but they're money makers. You know, they make a little bit of money. They keep that player base happy.
This has been their focus. Dash has a yokai close by.
A new Splinter Cell game was in development in 2017, was canceled because then they made X-Defiant. I did see that, yeah. I did see that, and it made me very mad.
Pushes forward. Will he go for the plan?
Baby Shark in the corridor as well on the Clash, trying to provide some kind of nuisance. And the Karaoke, hot and cold, thinks about the plan. Wildcard now must edge closer towards the site to get into a position where they can deny.
This is a much more back and forth match.
Close by with a nitro cell that he could throw over if he does slip in towards Karaoke. It's a poke and prod sort of round. No one wants to make the first real move to
Anno is in their top 3 games that, I mean, you might like it, but it's not player base wise, it's not that big of a game.
Find a comfortable place to get the plant down.
But I know there's a lot of people that really like Anno a lot. Ubisoft also owns Ketchup, which have a good chunk of the mobile games market. Yeah, I know their mobile games division makes a good amount of money. I don't know if it still does, but I know they have like oh my gosh, what are the games that they have? I'm blanking out. It's Asphalt, I think they own.
Again, no real way to deny this. It will be post-plant territory. Gavin and Gunnar will combine 3
It's like a mobile racing game. There you go. X-Defiant was a good game, I thought, too, but I don't know. It never really got the time to mature.
Didn't panic when the double shield players were getting.
What if somebody just bought Siege? I feel like it would probably be a disaster.
This one's pretty even here on Skyscraper.
Zuck.
Yeah, the HP management there from
No,
M80,
bro.
absolutely pristine.
Siege would become like a
They're able to
metaverse
extract
AI
so much of
crypto
that
token
explosive utility out of the hands of
shithole.
Wildcard, making that plan tunnel very challenging. Their last hope really was
What's up, Dan?
finding value from Clash, but M80 had that cross.
I mean, I don't think Ubisoft is like the worst steward of the game. I really don't. But like, I don't know. They need to. They definitely need a new concentration, right, of like what they're doing. Like, I feel like they're just trying to like, they're trying to chase trends, and it never sticks ever.
Second here in Munich, and a real big discrepancy to a lot of the other teams, which does spell a little bit of disaster to Wildcard, considering that M80 are getting their game plan to come to fruition. 2 very crucial rounds were made in this first half. The Wildcard, though, I think a 3rd round is really all they need, as they've shown against NIP and G2. They only need the 3 defensive rounds.
Of course, important to keep in mind, Wildcard as well, already expending their tactical timeout in this map. M80 still have theirs in pocket. We'll see how that's deployed, likely in the second half. If they find trouble on defense. Expo, the site of choice though for round 5. Shield play again for M80.
You preferred X-Spine the beta, they broke something when they fully released it? Maybe, yeah.
In play on this particular occasion.
Wasn't Elon like a top 100 gamer in the world or something? I remember like at one point there was something about that, but didn't he was like paying some like Chinese player to like play it. It was really weird actually, that whole thing. That was very strange, to be honest. It was like he was like Elon, like I know at least for Path of Exile it was like 100%. I think he was like evidently pretty good at Diablo, I guess. I don't know about like top player, but like, you know, good at Diablo. But it was really weird. He tried to say that he was like one of the best players in the world at like Path of Exile, and he was just paying some like Chinese person to like play on his account and like boost the account. It's like, it's super weird that he even did that, because like, why would you even bother? You're literally the richest person in the entire world. Like, why do you really care about like like if you just played games and you know, it like wouldn't really matter if you were good or bad. People like, oh cool, like he plays games and he's like a regular guy. He's really busy because he runs like, you know, he's a multi-billionaire. So you know.
Spiker goes down as well on the vigil, trying to come back towards site.
Yeah, like he doesn't. He like, I remember, yo, I didn't read up on it that much, but I still remember like, pretty much he ended up, he claimed that he was like a top 10 Path of Exile player in the world. But then he like did a stream and he like literally did not know how to play the game. Like, and then people like the whole game was in like Chinese and shit. And he didn't know how the menus worked and stuff. Like, you know, it was like for sure he was paying somebody to boost it. I know people speculated that he had his account boosted in Diablo too, but evidently he actually played Diablo more and was like at least a little bit better at Diablo. Like kind of knew what he was doing. I don't even like, it was just a really weird thing.
The value from the drone was immense.
It was really weird that they ended up like that he like lied. Like once again, I don't understand why he just wouldn't be like, hey, like, you know, I just play the game casually. Like I'm the richest man in the world. I don't really have time to play that much, but I like playing games and just like play. And like however he played it doesn't matter. It was just like a weird thing to lie about. No, like he was serious. Like he was trying to play it off. Like he was like literally one of the best players in the world, and he had no idea what he was doing. It was very weird. Very weird, bro.
7 kills in the last 2 rounds from Gunner. And they take the lead, M80.
It was honestly one of the strangest things ever.
A 4th attacking round on Skyscraper would set them up beautifully going into the second half. Wildcard need to win this 6th round. And it's the tertiary side of Barbecue Kitchen, of which they won successfully last time out.
He said on a Joe Rogan podcast he played it and you need to be super smart or something to be the best at a video game. I don't know. No way he was ever good at Diablo. If you're good at Diablo, you cannot be that bad at PoE2. They're the same genre, and he was missing basic shit, so you don't buy it. Boosted all the way since birth. Maybe. I don't know. Probably, to be honest. It was just very weird. I don't. It was just such a weird, it was just a very weird thing to lie about, right? Like, once again, you're the richest man in the world. You don't really need to worry about being like good at a video game. It's okay. You know? Everybody would just think it. Most people would probably just think it would be cool that he like played of it. That he like played like games. You know.
So it's a 2v2 standoff.
Is Wildcard having a 2018 LeBron run or the next big thing? I don't know. I mean, they're playing well this tournament.
M80 very eager to draw out this utility, sensing that once it's all been expended, then they can try to push forward. Some ground has been taken elsewhere as well, and eventually this attack can link up.
Did they TOS ban his account? I don't think so.
Time management has not been amazing here from M80.
I mean, it's been pretty decent stall out from Wildcard. They pushed in. Kansan finds the kill onto Gunner. The dog will be down, but Diffuser into Barbecue captures Kansan, who was not ready for the slip into sight. Hot and Cold was going for the plant, but he got pushed off it and eliminated.
Oof.
Dash with the double. And then with Kino folding,
Only Gab up.
and Gavin by himself as Wildcard ready for M80. Much better from Wildcard. A 3-3.
Yeah, it was just very odd.
Exactly where Wildcard want to be. And we're in this very position against NIP and G2 and went on to win both of those in overtime. They couldn't do it for a third time straight in the lower
Elon pays me $2 million to boost his account, the champ. All right, guys, I gotta take a break from the stream.
Not off the cards.
I could probably do that shit in 24 hours, dude.
Off the cards.
Let's see the bands play out then.
$2 million in one day.
Blackbeard and Kaid initially, both coaches with an opportunity to briefly talk to their teams and evaluate what's gone wrong thus far and how they can prepare themselves for the second half. The second bands to be the Nomad and Bandit, respectively. So that means
I'm not even joking. I could if I wasn't streaming, I could probably get an account to champion within 24 hours.
The hard breach here on Skyscraper, which inevitably gives them more opportunities to make plays. I'm very, very intrigued to see how this will play out.
Oh, so we head into the second half, all tied up 3-3 on a map 3. It doesn't get closer than this. The winner takes on FaZe Clan in the series to follow in the lower bracket final. Both teams feel deserving.
Yeah, Satha would narc you out. I could probably solo it within a few days. Maybe a week max. If I wasn't streaming and I wasn't getting stream sniped and no one knew it was me, probably a week maximum. I used to do it on stream with no delay. I used to solo queue the champion in ranked 1.0 and it used to take me like probably 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And that was only playing like a few hours a day.
That will be needed now in this second half. Full attacker repick for Wildcard.
Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
The hard breach of Ace in combination with Thatcher. Again, very, very intrigued to see how much influence the hard breach battle will have in this.
Chat, even easier, okay? Yeah, all I'd have to do is, this is way easier, okay? I give one of the ranked players that I play with $1,000 to get at the champion, and then I don't even have to do anything.
Those holds across the map. Many have given up here in Karaoke and Geisha at the moment, although Gabin's still close by in Drum, Kino as well, so they will contest over towards Drum and Mezzanine. And it does seem like Wildcard will go for the more conventional sweep across.
Your main would get banned. I honestly don't even think they would for that. I don't know, man. I don't really know. I don't even know what would happen in that situation. It's not going to happen anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Could play some potential vert. off the back of this secondary hard breach from
I
KNZ.
doubt Elon's gonna fucking have me, get his siege account to fucking champion.
Pressure down below from Baby Shark on Kino. Needs to position carefully on that clash. A little exchange leaves both teams wounded.
The drops are definitely up and they're definitely working. I'm watching my own stream and I'm currently getting them.
Wildcard taking map control.
M80 likely not too displeased. They've wasted quite a bit of time. Both Nitros intact. Triple Zoto available. And Wildcard only about 25% of the battle done. They've taken some ground, but now comes the real nitty-gritty of this attack.
Full side hold for M80 into the final minute. Kansan still outside Shrine. Could go for the vault in if they want to try and pressure towards Dragon against Kino, but may opt to go against
Ubisoft may be paying Terra's rations punishment. Yeah.
Get ready for this execute now from Wildcard.
40 seconds. Wildcard need to time their move. A lot of this centered around being able to clear this very clash posing problems.
Kansan is in. Forget the barbed wire. Go straight through it. Kino falls back. 30 seconds. They're going for a 2-2 split attack. Dash wins the battle against Gavin. Candela's thrown in from Dash. Hot and Cold will sit inside of sight towards Office, defending vigorously. Diffuser tried to play off of Kino. Kino towards Dragon. Diffuser low on health. Stuck inside of VIP. They dealt with Dash. Goes prone in the corner. Want to delay the time. Big Nitro from Diffuser.
Huge Nitro.
Kansan into red time. Needs to deal with this clash. They've left him behind. Kino has stayed in Dragon. Kansan seeks out Hot and Cold.
Oh.
And Hot and Cold says,
Nice rat. Nice rat. Okay, chat. Be honest. Who here would not? Okay, let's just say you were capable of getting to champion with a 5-stack within 24 hours, right? Or you could solo queue it in probably like a week, right? And you were paid $2 million to get someone's account to champion. Would you not do it?
Taking the diffuser house stairs,
$2 million.
Phenomenal Nitro sent their way. M80 doing a great job to center around that clash as well. Kino stayed up, did a really good job, and of course, Hot and Cold, one of the best anchors in the game, doing his job.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Let's just say you were me, okay? And you could, with a 5-stack, get the champion within 24 hours, or solo it in probably a week.
Wasn't that much time remaining in the round. And this is where the pressure
What's on, Mr.
really
Pisty?
applied.
You don't want to be bald? Okay, bro. Listen, $2 million buys you a lot of hair, okay?
Lead once again on Skyscraper. Tea Room Karaoke. The second main site here on Skyscraper for Wildcard to now have to deal with. This is where being on defense just feels that more comfortable. Especially this late.
You're trying to talk shit, but you can't hear me? Oh my god, he's talking shit for the love of the game. You're in Munich attending the major in person? Oh my god.
Double ranged hard breach available and shouldn't be too fiercely contested. Initial drone work identifying this extension. Gav, Diffuser, and Kino in a potential position as well to pivot if required on the
Well,
clash.
solo's obviously harder, yeah.
M80 looking to contest as much of the map as possible.
Yeah, M80 want to make it difficult for Wildcard to get early position, to even just get into the building safely. Kansan knows that Gavin
You'll
might
spoil.
be close by to that keeper barrier. He was right.
Pisty, who's winning? Who's winning this match? One of the teams win. Allegedly.
May and Kansan will look to try and push together. Gavin defends
Ooh.
vigorously. Diffuser though loses out. Baby Shark makes the move. Needs to win this battle against Gavin, but pop-up headshot. Gavin says goodbye to Baby Shark. And while there was a response from
Bro, this
Wildcard,
game is
still
chaos.
they're outnumbered. M80 always had the numbers in these exchanges, and Kansan needs to pull off the 1v2 clutch.
I'm basically watching the same thing.
Does have a
Well,
lot
yeah,
of
you're
time.
gonna be like 15 seconds ahead of me, I'm pretty sure.
Not just a 1v2, but into the face of the clash. Diffuser a distance away
Clean
as
rotate.
well. Kino and Gunnar just need to play off one another.
Needed that flash to maybe hit Kino. He has to scout out where Gunnar is located. top black stairs. Kino has fallen back to the other end of the hallway. Can provide the information to Gunner as to maybe when to swing out. Credit to Kenton, though he's not rushing this. Knows full well he's got the time. Knows full well the kit isn't really the safe haven. It's going to be getting these kills. But the clash still up. Kenton's never really going to be safe to grab kit and go for plant. Needs to find Gunner. That's his win condition.
Clash is so annoying, bro.
He has a read on back stairs, but trying to clear
it. Now. He went back down black stairs. Kenton will follow. Can't get the shot. Expecting Gunner close by.
Oof.
From behind the clash.
So Dopsy, yeah, family's all good, dude. Hopefully you are as well. So fun to watch. I'm so glad Clash is in the game.
Perfectly to give M80 a 2-round advantage. And don't forget, Wildcard have already used their timeout. M80, 2 rounds away from booking their place in the lower bracket final against FaZe Clan.
Am I missing out on LAN? I didn't get invited to this event, so I'm just watching it from home. I'm still home. Yeah, I didn't go.
Things, though, get spicy on the tertiary side.
Oh, do I miss competing? I mean, sometimes there's big events and stuff. Yeah, a little bit.
Can M80 show brilliance on this?
You see the round where Gunner ran for the hills against Blitz on G2? Yeah. Dude, shields are in such a bad place in this game. It's actually ridiculous that they are just not doing anything about it.
Going the way of M80 initially, Gav with a great little multi. Kino and Gunner playing the 2 versus 1 absolutely perfectly. Kenton did his best to problem solve and eventually had the right read. But it was such a low percentage clutch for him at that point.
I feel like M80 has had control of this game the entire time. Even though the score is relatively close, I feel like it's been... Like, M80's been in much better control. Oof.
Gets rid of Gunner, gets rid of the Warden, gets rid of a big piece of utility for M80 on the defense. But they've got to follow this up, turn this into a round win.
This can be just not the weight cuts and injuries. Fair enough.
It may only be a 1-player advantage, but they've got to go on. And Bay will push up through makeup off the ping.
Oh, as I say that, Bay's going off, dude.
Second from Bay, and Dash gets involved as well at the same time. Now forces Kino to get moving in karaoke to take the battle at the window. But if Wildcard want, they can really reset this pace now. 5 versus 2. They have the numbers, but Kino has the swing.
Kino.
Brings the round back into contention, but here comes Baby Shark.
He also fucked the shield up a little bit.
Shut down Kino before he can do more
This is gonna be tough though. Shield is still up and Gav's in a 1v3, so this would be really tough.
Too many 1vx's so far at this tournament. And this one would be so difficult for Gavin with the blitz still up as well.
Oh, it's over.
And shot out towards Sushi. And the plant going down inside a barbecue. Needs to stop this plant. Get this down.
Oh.
Gets Dash quite low. Still winnable for Gavin. Gives it everything that he's
got. Oh, he's done.
Good flash from Baby Shark. Dash again follows up on his
I hate shields, bro. This is just so stupid.
Better synergy from Wildcard. They stay afloat. They keep that tied at bay. 5-4 now.
But the question remains, is that a flash in the pan on the tertiary side, or can they find success on the primary? They need to do so. Additional bans to follow.
Get rid of the
double shield, blitz clash.
Well, do you see the multi? It's timeout time from Fabian.
Every single fucking strat that they're doing is on that fucking paper. So Matt, read what they are doing because you can have it straight away from it. Composure, calm communication, and then we shut them down. Remember always the fucking lurk plays, he's gonna try to come up the fucking wave stairs. It's just a question of time, not if. He will do it. But everything that they are doing is on the paper. It's been exactly that every time. So be ready for pulls.
Dude, I feel like every time there's a listening with Fabian, he's like scolding them.
If there's a guy purple window, for example, that's not gonna be a fucking office take, because why the fuck would there be a guy purple if it's an office take? So count the players, composure, composure. Fucking get this done. Everything we know all they do. We know.
We called 3 geisha, we wouldn't help black set.
I was keeping a counter, by the way, in terms of a particular word. I think it was about like 7 or 8 times I heard it from Fabian, which is actually quite low for him. Certainly not as displeased as maybe what we heard from him back on the opening map of Consulate, but you know, clearly saying to his team, hey, we know what these guys are doing. You've got the information available to you. Just kind of lock in a little bit, follow what has been put in front of you. Preparation.
I thought that might have almost saved the round, but then the blitz.
Yeah, exactly right. Fabian not looking to necessarily change up strategy, but reaffirm what they prepared going into this matchup, anticipating a couple of key operators and positions. Well, that's
aggressive.
For the remainder of this particular half, I'm very intrigued to see how that translates now inside of the server.
Well, could we get to 5-5 heading into the 11th round to really set this up as another nail-biter here at the Munich Major? We've been blessed with quite a few quality games so far during the finals. Is this another one to be archived? This North American brawl coming right down to the wire. To the 10th round office exhibition. Wildcard won this 4 times against G2.
A waste of good paper. That's what I'm saying. Trees died for that, chat. Trees died for that. No, I love Fabian. That's half the reason I want. There's 2 main reasons I want M80 to win. Number 1 is Hot and Cold, is my old teammate. Number 2 is Fabian. We've just been good friends for a long time. And I actually used to play ranked with Gunner all the time. And Diffuser. So, I don't know, I used to play with these guys more. I have played with some of the people from Wildcard too.
So last time they went for the Geisha side across, down towards mezzanine, clear, horizontally. Now they're going more direct with this early pressure. Now, of course, at some point they may pivot, go for a rotate, wrap back around the other side once the M80 defenders have been pulled back to site. But currently it's Baby Shark, you know, down below in bedroom on the buck. He'll put pressure down below. Everyone else is kind of exterior around the site, ready to just continue to put pressure on these defenders. So it's a change up in mentality here from Wildcard for this site compared to last time.
Can they find information on site to act upon? Or pressure onto Gav. Canton finds the first.
I mean, that's pressure.
Gunner and Ranked has been nuts. Oh yeah, he was always really good when I played with him.
Canton plays off it. So far, strong play from Wildcard, and they do have Spiker top black stairs, so he can flank late. That means for Diffuser and Gunner, if they draw all of their attention towards this site pressure, it's a free kill for Spiker. Someone still needs to watch for that back push coming from mezzanine, and there's still a minute left of the round. Logic Bomb can.
I actually played with Kino too, now that I'm thinking about it.
Bay goes down on the hands of Gunner. Dash on 1 HP, collects the kit. They lose a couple though in Canton and Baby Shark. Spiker needs to step up, and he does. On the flank, got one, but they lose Dash, and Spiker now 3 left
Spiker 1v3
to deal with. Otherwise, M80 will find themselves 2 match points. Needs to pull off a crucial clutch right now for Wildcard.
Is it a case of too little, too late from Spiker? A tricky 1 versus 3.
He certainly wasn't in the best position when they did go for the site execute, but he found 1 kill. Cannot get quietly up those stairs. M80 are on the verge now of knocking out Wildcard, ending their fairy tale run. Out of the timeout, they find success. They make light work of Wildcard's attack. Two opportunities to send them home.
And it's another primary site on offer for M80. Karaoke Tea Room. Can they seal the deal here?
The side of Wildcard now just looks flooded here on the arena. It's absolutely gorgeous, but it's not good news for Wildcard. It means they're sinking. 2 rounds required straight. And that was even off the back of Wildcard finding the opening kill. Goes back on console.
No USA chance? I doubt it. They're in Europe.
Only 2 rounds that have not.
I highly doubt you're going to hear a USA chant in Germany.
That's the difference between maybe being 6-4 up and now being 4-6 down. 2 attacking rounds straight required. T-Room Karaoke. The site choice here for M80. Will they close this out and book their place in the lower bracket final against FaZe later tonight?
Wildcard with backs against the wall. They posture again for another map clear. They'll be playing into Gav and the keeper barriers from the Azami. Hot and cold as well with F-Not mines. So a lot of utility to deal with here for Wildcard to gain some semblance of map control. It looks like they've garnered good information with yellow pings peppered around. We'll see if they can action off that, however.
You slept for 5 hours? Bro, I like barely slept at all. I went to bed like earlier because I was like, oh yeah, I want to get up and watch the games and shit like that. And my son woke up like 2-3 times. I don't know. Twice he like fully woke up, and then there was like another. Ooh.
Puts an end to the Shark. The Bay, a critical kill onto the smoke of Kino. Offsets the opening death for Wildcard.
Oh, it's over. It's over. Fry his shit. Fry his shit. Just get it over with. You're getting fully detected. Cook his shit anyway.
On their knees here on Skyscraper at the hands of M80. It's all down to Kansan and Spiker. Needing to pull off an all-time clutch.
They all ran away too.
Back to sight, and they will give Kansan and Spiker nothing.
A synchronized peel from the defense as M80 look to close out this round and series. Still information available for Wildcard, but 2 players down. Kansan and Spiker, of course, incredible players. But this is a tall task.
It is still winnable. 2 of them are really low.
For Spiker and Kansan, needing to work together more than they ever have before. No logic bomb available for Spiker.
That was a good flash.
Garnering that information will be difficult, but they will know full well that M80 will plan to sit sight. Hot and cold, half health. They need to make this push. They cannot leave it down to the final few seconds. Have to give themselves room to breathe. Time-wise, hot and cold, gets the kill, and with that, it's surely the end of this fairy tale.
That's it.
Fairy tales end.
Let's go.
Continue on in Munich.
Dude, look at the stage.
Representatives of the North American region lies in the hands of Fabian. FaZe Clan now in their sights for this lower bracket final to come. And really, M80 will give themselves the best opportunity to make the final tomorrow.
They were so dominant locally in the NAL. Hot and cold leading the charge alongside Fabian, looking to translate that to success on the international level. And they're 1 step closer to that goal.
Commiserations to
All the water
Wildcard,
flowing
certainly
into George's
losing
bidet.
no fans
Okay,
for what
bro.
was a tremendous run in Munich. In fact, probably gaining a large section of
It's
fans
like
from their
projectors
run, their
and
performance,
the
a team
floor.
that
I think it
certainly
looks like
will be
projectors
keeping
from
an eye on
above,
heading into
but
the
it might be
16th
screens. I'm not really
to be
sure.
taken lightly. A deep run for them, more experience, but M80 now giving themselves the best opportunity to make finals. They've
It
got their
looks
place
like the
against
floor
FaZe
might
Clan.
be
It's a short reset as
screens.
well for them, guys,
No,
but
it's
they'll be
it's
very much
projectors from
ready to go.
above.
Exactly, they had to do it the hard
You
way
could
in this
tell,
matchup
cause see
as
there's
well.
some
It was
shadows.
Far from easy, trials and tribulations.
At least it
throughout,
looks
so
like
I'm sure
it.
they're well tested. But will they be well
The
rested
floor is
for that
LEDs.
matchup? It's
I don't know if
going
it's
to be quite
LEDs or if
fine
there's
for
it's a
them.
picture above, or it's projectors above. It looks like projectors from multiple angles, but I'm not positive.
Flooding the waters. The Baby Shark, and for Wildcard, we bid them farewell. 4th place, pretty good for Wildcard. Maybe better than many expected. A run that has seen them have their SI chances qualifying absolutely skyrocket.
It would be
The
all
biggest
over them as
benefactors, I
well.
think, from this tournament in that regard. It's a difficult region.
I don't know. You're maybe,
But for M80,
maybe.
it is the lower bracket final that their sights are now set on, led from Fabian.
I have seen some
who I
projector
imagine is
systems
very,
that like
very
project
happy
onto
with
the
that
floor and they
run.
like bypass the people and stuff. But you're probably right. I don't
Really
know.
was disastrous. Let's see what he has to say after the win.
First things first, massive hats off to Wildcard. What a run they put together to make it to this stage.
I'll ask
M80
Pisty, that's true.
progress and have another tough challenge on their hands. He's going to hate that I'm going to say this, but first, Munich, give it up for a living Siege legend right now. You are loving every single second of this, and you're so proud of the boys.
Yeah, I mean, that's the biggest thing. They work their asses off every single day. And with a team that works this hard, sky's the limit. Like, they deserve all of this.
Why do you think it's clicking? What is it about them here as this unit at this moment here in Munich that is working?
Trust, family, that's the biggest thing for us. Like, genuinely, we believe in each other so much. It's love.
You don't have much time now. You literally just need to go and hit the reset button. You've got a really tough challenge on your hands. FaZe Clan up next. It's going to be rough.
We'll see. We're in good momentum now, right? They lost, we won. 2 best of 3s already played. We won 1, they won 1. Well, who knows what happens next.
We can't wait to see it. One more time for M80 and Fab.
M81, yeah.
You will see them again very shortly. Fab, you can go and join your team. I was expecting a few more swear words from him there. I'm a little bit disappointed, but we might get some more a little bit later on. I'll tell you what, things are heating up. It is hot here on the main stage. I think I'm going to have to go and take a dip in the water.
This he said,
A proud father speaking about his family. We heard from
Yeah, the
Fabian.
floor is
Congratulations
LEDs?
to M80
Maybe.
holding this matchup here. And as it turns out, like they did in the NEL, once again, M8s just have the upper hand here.
Chat, now I'm confused. No, it's LEDs. Look, or it's projectors. Look, see under that guy's foot by the stage?
Now they play shields. They have so much versatility.
I mean, like
Or I don't know. No, there's reflectioners. No, see, there's no reflectioners. The now.
Furthering their limits, pushing that envelope. Now
He said, I don't fucking know, but I got flashbanged after the map ended. I felt my pupils disappear.
I see you're very excited.
I am. I definitely am.
You think there's screens? Maybe they are
I'm
screens.
glad you did, because we'll talk more about that afterwards as well. We'll take a deeper dive in this matchup when we're back after this.
Bro, now I'm like confused. I need to have Pisty investigate for me. It's LED floors with additional light shining down and creating shadows. Oh, okay. If they were projectors, you would see images on the players, 100% screens. Well, I've seen projector systems that like there's projectors from multiple angles and they actually stop when there's moving objects and people. So I was wondering if that's what it potentially was. 'Cause I noticed a lot of lights and like it looks like projectors above. That's why I was wondering if it was using that tech or if it was just like an LED floor. I really have no idea. It would result in blank spots on the floor. No. The system that I'm talking about uses like literally 100 projectors to project from every angle. And when there's moving objects and people that are blocking angles, it shuts off the projector from the other angle. And like for like around the person's silhouette. I mean, you're probably right. It's probably an LED floor, but like I remember reading an article about like this company that made projectors that did that. You watch the Siege channel, didn't get drops. Watch here. You'll get all the drops here. Yeah, I have almost all my drops. Well, I need to get the oh, there's like a few more I gotta get. They use them at League of Legends Worlds. Okay. I wish Pisty... I'm gonna ask Pisty to go down there. I have boots on the ground. You took to cook the turkey in a crock pot overnight. So damn tender the bones are falling off. Ooh. Mm-mm-mm. Wonder if anyone has ever cooked the turkey like they do a brisket, low and slow over applewood. Actually, so funny enough, I read an article. Pissy said that he's going to go to the stage and let us know exactly. I feel like you're probably right. It's probably the LED screens, but there is. I saw a recipe for smoking a turkey. I did see a recipe for that before. I did see a recipe for that before. Ooh, chat. Crazy Costco deal. Okay. That's actually cheap. Well, if it's actually that price. So basically, right now, chat, if you're looking for a good deal on steaks and you have a Costco membership, so they're doing, you can get whole USDA prime boneless beef ribeyes, okay? It's $20 a pound, but they have it $75 off a package. So you're probably getting ribeye for like around $10 a pound if you chop them up yourself. That's pretty fucking good. That is pretty fucking good. That's legit. Alright, Pissy said he'll let us know. Start timing out people who requested timeouts. Most of them are already done. I just haven't cleared the list. Oh, you checked? Oh, okay. Mm-mm-mm. 3D printing, food, and home improvement. Yeah, those are great things to talk about, dude. So is that the dog from Far Cry? You know the one I'm talking about?
M80 are now the only remaining NA team as they knock out their fellow NA brethren in Wildcard in this matchup we just had here. And we already spoke about it briefly, the shields being an absolute key for them here. Luckily, no blue stairs on Skyscraper. Kino is playing like a king, both on defense and attack.
Yeah, he absolutely has been. I mean, round 5 was a great showing of how well it was orchestrated with the shield being used. Kino feeding this information for Diffuser to force the player out, the Azami, and Hot and Cold then capitalizing on it. But then you just see how the round falls into M80's favor. They have the information in Terrace. They get rid of the Vigil. They go to open up the bar wall. As you can see, Gunnar
Chorizo from Far Cry 6. Yeah, dude.
From time to time, holding it down, then turning it into a triple kill, where they just
who's fit you like better, Foxa or Laxing? Probably Laxings. I feel like Foxa is literally the only person on Earth that can wear that.
The unthinkable. He stayed alive the whole round. But Kino himself was having an amazing game. It was so impactful off of those shields, specifically everybody on M80 in that last matchup. The way that they've just played so slow, being able to use the double
Was that
shields on
Pisty on the
attack,
stage?
slow down.
Maybe.
They didn't let the clash affect them. They'd go for the
Well,
execute, and then
like
vice versa.
Lax,
Their defense is
bro.
Kino on the
Watch
glass,
till they pop up,
slowing
and I'm gonna
down
give you
Bob.
guys the analogy that we were talking about earlier.
Kino once again, I mean, he's the only one that went negative on the team, but you have to look at the roles that he was playing in those shields. He was so impactful that he had the highest second in cost, so that clearly is showing he is the big
Come on, let the
contributor
screen
as to
pop
why they
up.
were finding
Okay,
success
when it
throughout
pops
this
up,
entire series and now pushing that envelope into
Laxing
series
looks like
three
he's like
of going against
Scarface's
FaZe.
like partner in crime. Okay, and then Foxa, like I don't know, he looks like he's like the head of a boy band of some kind.
Definitely stepping it up. It's always a shame to see the MVP.
Yeah, and then Intero looks like Hagrid.
Great efforts being put in by Wildcard here, and you know when we think back about that first map, which feels like it was days ago, the momentum was
See,
so
look,
different.
does
And
Lax not
the
look
main
like he's
spotlight
Scarface's
here
partner
is
in
how the
crime?
momentum shifted for Fabian as well. We think back about that timeout that he called that first map.
Doesn't he?
Screaming at the team.
I mean, he looks good, but
Seeing him almost cry on stage as he gets happy for his team.
Yeah, I mean, that goes without saying. That's Fabian's style of coaching. We talk about different ways to be able to coach. Some people give round-by-round breakdowns. Fabian is the energy behind the team, and we've seen it have success.
yeah, Fox looks like a K-pop star or something. They pull it off. Both of them look good. So
works because everybody trusts each other. The hard, difficult, school coach, high school coach, baseball coach.
how is that my
very difficult
dress?
on you.
Doesn't even
It
make any
works out
sense.
because everybody's listening to it in a
I
way
exclusively
that
wear
from a
black
place of love
t-shirts.
to improve, to be better.
It's a
It's
summer
not from a
suit in
place of
German
putting
weather.
everybody down on the team.
I think that's the important key takeaway from
Um,
that is it's not Fabian just
yeah.
belittling his players.
Well, it's not
making them
winter
feel
yet,
comfortable.
really.
He is
It's still
saying it from a
fall,
place of
technically,
care
right?
and heart and passion that he knows
What's my thoughts on the
what
new
these
Valve
players
console, the
are capable of.
GameCube
And if there's only
thing?
one coach
I mean, I'm probably not gonna
capable
buy it
of,
because I have a
it's gonna
good
come from the
PC, but
three-time
I might buy the
world champ.
frame,
That says a lot, especially
which is
from
that
the coach to be able to
headset.
listen to him in these moments to be able to reel it back in. We would then immediately see that transition going into map 2, a completely different M80.
I feel like
that
the
then
brown
carried it
shoes
all
look
the way
fine
into
with
the
his
map 3
outfit.
and clearing out the series.
And it goes without saying, we talk about the shields, the double shields, the clash, the way that they're running their new utility. That didn't happen until
Genuinely,
Fabian
no
joined
one
the
could
team
pull
and
off what
forced
Fox
the
is
players
wearing
to
except for
expand their
Foxa.
horizon
No
and
one on
learn
Earth.
New ways to be able to play the game. Of course, it helps when you have Hot and Cold being able to IGL and players that are very flexible. But it came from Fabian and the team all uniting and trusting each other.
Yeah, there's potential for miracle here with this lower bracket run that we see M80 on currently, as we'll have a look at the brackets to see where they find themselves in regards to the tournament right now. And when we're looking at this, unfortunately for Wildcard, it's been so good for them this tournament. They came here as the Wildcard, but their Cinderella story ends here.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate moment for Wildcard, specifically Kansan being the MVP.
Okay,
But
sounds
they
good,
had a
Frost.
showing. They made it farther than a lot of people
Thank
would
you,
have
thank you.
expected. And also, it puts them very
You would need to have his exact. Yeah, I think his hair helps him pull it off.
So at the end of the day, you can't be too upset about that.
No, they had a fantastic showing.
Justin Bieber's
let's
twin.
not disregard any of the performance that they've had. I mean, I had them coming into this tournament as the underdog, that someone was going to make a dent because we highlight a reload time and time again throughout the stage, and they couldn't seem to rematch that same energy. But coming into this event, coming into Munich, we have seen an entirely brand new look at Wildcard, and everyone should give them the respect that they deserve.
And it's always great to see new faces on the main stage, being able to make it so far. And even though this team is comprised by mostly rookies, I mean, the experience is only growing, especially with Lagonis coaching, Kansan and Dash being able to lead the team. So hopefully, sky's the limit for them as well.
We hope so, yeah. And for their opponents, though, it's not over just yet. For M80, still a matchup is in the cards against FaZe later today. We'll send it to a break, but before that, we'll check in with Ian and Maria as well. They saw some fans here earlier today in the venue for an Xbox Game Pass giveaway.
We're here in the BMW Arena, and if you are here with us, you have the chance to get one of this Xbox Game Pass codes. But first, Ian, you have to do what?
So you came up with this crazy idea where you're going to name an item and the fan has to go and find it as quickly as possible. If they bring it to us, they get a code, right? That's the deal.
Let's do it. So here, whoever finds a pen, now if you find a pen in less than 15 seconds, you get an Xbox Game Pass code. Yeah, let's do it.
So, yeah, sure.
Vai, go! A pen!
He's got to go get a pen. He's gone, he's long. Whoa!
You were so smart.
What's your name?
I'm Ike.
Ike, you got a code, bro.
Awesome, thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
From our producer. Vem, come on. He was smart. Brazil! So, my Brazilian fellow guy, you need to find a sock. Can you do that?
A sock?
A sock.
Go!
Bro, you're wearing
one. No.
Okay.
No. Wait.
Give it to her. You got to give it to her. Take it. You got to take it.
Can I smell it?
No, you better not.
Okay.
No, it's nice. It's
Bro, what
nice.
the?
You get cold. Come on. Congratulations.
I would not be touching that.
Okay.
I got one. I got one. Are you ready?
He is actually unhinged, bro.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
This one's a hard one. Okay. You've got to go and find a Brazil shirt.
Oh, there we go. Okay. I take it off right now.
No, don't take it off. You don't need to take it off. I'm kidding. Let's think of an easy one. Go and find something that says the word siege on it.
Ooh.
Yeah, you like that?
Oh, I love that.
You can do that.
Yeah.
What do you think?
A little bit hard, but.
Is that hard? I'll tell you what, while you look,
I can rip off a poster if you want.
you can take us to the poster.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
Take us. We're not going far. We're not going far.
Yeah, I feel like they are trying to make this dude strip. They took his sock. They're like, we'll take your shirt too.
Okay, now, you, come here. You. Sorry, Minka, come here. You have to find someone with a yellow shirt,
Okay.
but not the Brazilian one. He's out.
Okay.
Yellow shirt. Come on, go. This is yellow. Yeah, it's yellow.
Thank you.
Congratulations. That was fun, but one more.
Are they showing the code on stream? I guess the bit rate's too terrible anyway.
Come here.
What should we do?
I think I have an
All
idea.
right, sounds good for us.
Someone who has colored hair.
Colored hair?
Yeah, dyed hair.
Oh, that's.
Let's go.
Where's that one? Wait.
Let's go. We're following him. Let's confirm. Can I ask you a personal question?
See.
Is your hair dyed?
Yes.
Hey, we got a winner. We got a final winner. Congratulations.
What if he
Big
said
shout out to
no?
Xbox. I don't know if we want to play that game again.
No.
Okay.
Dodger though. Your matey won. Matey won. M80. Just them trying to be relatable. I don't know, dude. Touching the sock was crazy, and then saying you're gonna smell it is crazy unhinged. I feel like that's something Parker would do.
But I had a request.
Yes, and then she actually did it too.
Precise. Now, I'll show you what an old timer can do.
So you're an NA team and you want them to win it all? I do too, dude. I mean, I think it's gonna be really tough for them to win, but I feel like they'll probably lose to FaZe. I feel like FaZe is gonna win the tournament, but Falcons just generally choke the finals. Worst AI player card ever? What do you mean AI player card? The major one? The major one is not AI. I actually know the guy who made it. It's Kobe. Kobe makes all the skins for the major. So like that player card that's in the game and the drone are not AI. 1000%. He makes all of them. Gun diadems. He makes like he makes a lot of the skins in the game too. He made like the Falcon skin. He made the secret skin. He made the M80. He makes like legit over half the team's in-game skins. His name is Kobe. He's like an artist. He's like an artist that does a lot of different siege art and stuff. He does honestly, he's probably one of the most like successful artists, like siege artists. He really is. The amount of skins he's done are crazy. I think he did Jinxie's skin, I believe, too. Yeah, Kobe or Kubi. I just call him Kobe. Hopefully that's how you pronounce it. He plays the bikini every once in a while. Yeah, he was originally a YouTube thumbnail artist, but now he makes skins in the game, and he makes like graphics for EWC. Truck. Oh, the Scout. I don't know. Yeah, they don't seem too bad. I've seen the scout stuff before. Drops are bugged. No, they're working. If your drops are not working for some reason, make sure you refresh, close the app, whatever, reopen it. It definitely is working, though. Actually, there was, funny enough, Frost, that you say that, there was a bunch of controversy with Scout Motors because their headquarters is currently in, like, the, Metro Detroit area. And they're moved because they got $1 billion in tax incentives in, I think, South Carolina or North Carolina. And they decided they didn't want to be based in Detroit anymore because we have, like, a really heavy union presence here, and they didn't want to have any... They wanted a state with, like, heavy tax incentives and lower union presence. So, like, yeah, the whole, like, all of the Detroit, like, subreddit and stuff like that were fucking pissed at them over that. But I guess, like, their headquarters wasn't permanently going to be in Detroit, but both Slate did that and Scout did that as well. And Rivian did that, too. They set up shop in Detroit in the beginning to help design their vehicle. And because we have, some of the best automotive engineers, at least in the U.S., if not the world here. And they pretty much did it. They took the expertise and they literally just, like, fire everybody and they, like, move their headquarters. It's actually so fucked up. It's happened with 3 companies now. Collect the draws, they don't appear in your game. I don't know. Might have to wait a few hours then, yeah. You also have to, like, close and reopen your game as well, for sure. If you're not closing and reopening your game, they're not going to work. I mean, if you like the car, I would just still get it, but it's not the end of the world. It wouldn't prevent me from getting a car if I liked it. It was just something that I mean, not for nothing, pretty much every automotive manufacturer gets, like, tons of tax rebates and stuff like that. It's not uncommon. I would be scared to buy a car from a new auto manufacturer, though. Just because, like, they're just not as proven. But, I mean, I wouldn't be, like, completely against it. But it would have to be something truly special, I guess. And, like, or, like, a really crazy value, maybe. I don't know. This is my advice. To get the drops, you have to watch my stream, right? So twitch.tv/KingGeorge, you're here right now. Easy, right? Make sure your Ubisoft account and Twitch account are linked up, and then you got to claim them in your Twitch inventory. If you're on desktop, you click your picture in the upper right, you go to drops. If you're on mobile, you click your picture in the bottom right, go to settings and go to drops, and you have to manually claim them. Then make sure your game is closed. Okay, if it's open, you have to close it. And then reopen your game, and they should be there. Sometimes it takes, like, I don't know, a few hours for them to get there. But I'll be streaming through the whole major, and after the major is over, too. So if you want to get all your drops, this is the best place to get them all. Find a new stat for casual unranked. All right. My new schedule? No, just for the major. That's it. Your friend is playing a cheater. I don't know. You just can report him. I can't do anything for you. This guy is just spamming the same thing. I don't know what to tell you then, Toasty. Not sure. You're the only one having issues, so. So loud. Oh, I've seen this before, yeah.